It's a messy process, and it's a little bit on the time-consuming side. So the first thing, let's assume that there's a siding on the home that needs to be taken off, right? The very beginning of the James Hardie installation process starts whenever a rep from a company shows up, like one of my reps would show up. They'd look at the home, figure out what the homeowner wants, put a plan together. That's the first step. We're talking about putting siding on. Well, before we can do the work, we have to know what the expectations are and how to do it, right? What does a homeowner want it to be when we're done? Once we get that identified, we have all of our spec figured out. We have all of our scope of work figured out. Now the workers show up. If their siding on the home has come off, that's going to be messy. We're ripping things off. We're throwing it in dump trailers. We're hauling dump trailers. All of that. It's a very messy process. We're doing everything we can to pick nails up as we go. But again, we're in the middle of a construction zone. There is going to be a mess. Once we get that off, we do a layout on the home. We figure out, how do I put this product on to where it appears to be straight? Whenever you're remodeling, level matters, but level is not as important as straight is, right? We want straight lines. We want the home to look straight and uniform. We don't want corners to be mismatched. We don't want reveals under windows to not look uniform as you look across the window in that straight line. So how do I put my siding on straight? That's a layout process. And then after that, once we have the layout done, we have our house wrap on. We start putting window tape on around windows, reinforcing that penetration point, get the flashings on, put the trims on, and now we're actually ready to start laying out our Hardie. And you're going to have quite a bit going on during that installation. You're going to have several compressors, nail guns, anywhere from 3 to 6 guys out there working, trying to get this product on the wall in the most efficient manner that they can, by working all the way around the home, right? We don't want to be jumping from side to side and point to point. As we go, we want to see, our caulk items put on, and any time that the siding is terminating at a vertical line, we get the caulk supplied, we get the touch-up paint supplied, and trying to get every nail into a stud. And if for whatever reason it can't, we have a nail within 8 inches at all times, looking at all of that, checking layout continually, checking our reveals continually. Yeah, James Hardie does take more time to put on than other products. It is heavier by nature. It is harder to move around. You have to cut with special blades. There's quite a bit that goes into that. It's not the easiest to work with product, which is okay, because we're not coming back to that home every 10 years and redoing it. We're doing this one time, we're putting it on, and then that homeowner has a peace of mind for a very, very long time when that product's put on correctly. So that upfront time, yes, you do expect a James Hardie product to take longer to put on when put on correctly. The goal is not to beat a stopwatch when putting it on. The goal is to put it on correctly so we don't have to come back later and do anything else.